Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is MaxiCode, and in this video we're going to talk about for loops. So in the previous video we talked about while loops and how to execute some portion of code until some condition is true. And in this video we're going to talk about another way to do it, and this is a for loop. So what is a for loop exactly? So first of all we just initialize the loop counter value first. So for example this is I. Then we specify some condition. For example, I is less than 10. Okay, next we specify some increment counter. For example, I++. So okay, let's just clear this out. And right now we want to echo the $I, some text, and a new line. So yeah, okay, works quite perfect. So we started with the I equals null. So we started with null. Then we fall back to this portion of code. Then we incremented this counter. Then we checked for this condition, and then we're going further. So this is fired only once. When we fall back to our for loop, this is executed every time we finish this portion of code, and this condition is executed every time we want to dive into this portion of code. So works quite well, and the syntax of PHP encourages you to use the third parameter, this increment counter, that increases some your counter value, and this is a great way to save yourself from an infinite loop. We talked about them in the previous example when you have a while loop, and you have to kind of remember that you want to devote a separate line of code for your increment counter. And the syntax of for loop, kind of encourages you to do it. So well, okay. But let's just talk about another example of another version of for loop. This is a for each loop. Okay, but let's just say that we have an array of numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. I don't know. Okay, enough. So for each loops, this loop works only on arrays, and we can loop through each key value pair in this array. So for example, we want to loop through array $nums, and we want to echo every value of this array value. Let's just add another line. So well, yeah, it works. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. This is the nums array. We can add some string here. We are gonna see that we have a string right here. So this value, when we on the first iteration of this cycle, the value is 1, then 2, then 4. So this $value is that. And well, this is basically the main idea of a for each loop. We're gonna talk about for each loops a little bit later, but for now I don't want to overwhelm you with this stuff. Just remember that for each loop, this loop is very popular, and you're gonna see a lot of these for each loops, but you may also see some for loops. So make sure you understand this, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.